After I posted the stream highlights video, I got a lot of requests about the Heretic Conjurer deck that I was running, and this is something that I know Warrior 7 has made pretty popular. This is something that is kind of based off of an old Math Crusader archetype that was popularized by SLW. This is my version. This is what I've been running lately. It's a little bit different from the others I've seen, but the core and the premise is still basically the same. You're trying to get Heretic Conjurer onto the board, and then Pilfer, or if you wait till 8 Magicka, you can play Conjurer plus a crossbow to auto Pilfer, and then just play as many cheap bodies as possible. And you get there with Natural Nord Firebrands, or with Raiding Party. You have Marked Man, you can put the defenses in your hand, or just save and do both. You've got things like Scouting Patrol, which will stick creatures wherever you want them, and so on and so forth. And then the rest of the package is either defensive, right, like defensive prophecies like Golden Initiate. We have cards like Hive Defender to stall, Skaven Pyromancer to stall a bit, or kind of combo oriented. Like, I'm running 5th Legion Trainer and Orc Clan Captain because I'm using my token tools defensively in the early game. Instead of being an aggressive token Crusader, I still develop the tokens, but then I just use them to trade to make sure I survive to get to that 8 Magicka moment. There's also Namir Shrine as a drawing engine, and so on and so forth. So anyway, that's the deck. If you missed it, go back, pause it, take a screenshot. There will also be a deck code in the video description. We're just going to jump on the ladder here and see if we can get some Heresy going. Again, going to play 2 games, win or lose, and share them with you. Hopefully, we'll get the combo off at least once so that you can see it in action. But naturally, we are going to run into Sorcerer. It's pretty popular on the ladder right now. I guess this is keepable. It's not ideal. This will peel off wards. This is at least part of the combo. And, alright. So this is either the Unique Legend or Manic Jack. Probably Manic Jack. And that could be a problem for us. Sorcerer, I don't know if it's favored quite yet or not in this particular matchup. It's got a lot of sticky threats.
Preparations have been made.
We're going to do this, and then we'll Rapid Shot and maybe Orc Clan Captain over here next turn, but this gives me the potential to gain some health as we play defense.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Alright, Daggerfall's a little bit annoying. Alright, that's going to change up our path here a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the cloak on this. And there's a temptation to attack because we don't know if they're running Moose. So we don't want them to draw cards, but it also doesn't really do much to help us at the moment. But keeping this alive, I think, is still kind of important. Let's go ahead and hold off. Strong chance we see like Manic Jack come down here because with the ring they can immediately play Mutation.
Gall and Pulse.
Careful there, friend.
No, just gonna go with the rewarding of the Daggerfall. They want all the tomes, all the value. And I can't say that I blame them. Alright, we're gonna take a raiding party here. And I think we're just gonna get rid of this.
Attack! You won't foil my plan.
We'll get a little bit of damage in and then wait. We're gonna lose this here, but again, not a lot we can do. The big question will be if they have Negation or Lightning Bolt for our Bannerman the following turn. And if they don't, we actually have a bit of a shot. Because this can do an awful lot of work, awful lot of cleanup. So we're just going to slap it down. Now we do have the combo. So if we can survive until 8 Magicka, a couple more turns, we have a shot. But there is no guarantee we can survive that long. Turns out Sorcerer's still pretty good. Alright, that's good news for us.
Sheol take you.
I will have your head.
Hive Defender's good news for us as well.
Careful there, friend.
So we want a Bruma because we want to gain some
There's
health.
always a plan.
And then we can either Hive Defender here and just use the Nords from the Bannerman to try to clean this up. Or the other option would be to Raiding Party and just gain an awful lot of health, but Hive Defender I feel like is going to be our best option. Because it also means that this will soak some more damage.
Let's do this. Talos!
And there's an argument to be made about just giving him another tome now. But I think we're going to hold off. Alright. Tomes again.
Out upon it.
I assume that this is going to eat this, but I could be wrong.
I will have
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't want to leave that Bannerman around. Let me take damage. Alright, that's a problem. I was gonna sacrifice this to make this trade. I felt like that would have been worth it.
Let's heat things up.
We have 8. We can go up to 9 here. I think that we just plan for our combo saving us. I mean, I think that's the best that we can do at the moment. I mean, we have the combo in hand, and I don't think with 7 Magicka that they can do 6 more burst damage, right? I mean, they can get us pretty low here, but I think we're just going to have to hope that the combo saves us in some way, shape, or form.
Gall and pox.
Speak, citizen.
That's also very, very good for us. Alright.
I'll kill you where you stand.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. And combo time.
Sheogorath will bleed.
And we're going to start
Let's do this.
by doing them over here, because if we hit the self-silence...
Time to fight.
Ita Ori.
that could be a potential problem.
Let's do this.
Wow, we are getting no help whatsoever.
You won't
We're just
foil my plan.
still going to die, it looks like. There we go. There we go. Now, if they have a negation, then we just lose the game anyway, so that's a bummer, but...
You must be cleansed.
Alright, that'll do it too. Alright, so you get to see the combo, right? So, like, that's the point. The biggest problem was the Atronach, but that's okay. We'll queue up again so that you can maybe get some better rolls. I still feel like Sorcerer is probably not a good matchup for this particular deck. Oh, look. Title. The Heretic. You can tell I may have done this a time or two, apparently. Yeah, I mean, the deck is a lot of fun. A lot of people have complained about it. Like when I'm streaming, I hear that, you know, this needs a nerf and it needs balance. But as you can see, we got the combo off on turn 8, and it still wasn't enough. Like, it is kind of high roll dependent. This is questionable, so I think we throw it back. We want the prophecies in the deck. And all right. Yeah, the resiliency of the creatures in Sorcerer is a problem for this. Now you could try to offset that with you could like run Javelin or Cast into Time or something, but
I'll whip them into shape.
then you'd have to figure out what you want to take out.
Did you hear that?
And that in and of itself becomes a bit of a problem. Alright, so we'll take a rapid shot here and see what we draw. Alright, I think I like that more.
Nicely done.
More than the clan captain for now.
Soldiers, report.
Oof. Oof.
Your orders. Your orders.
This would be a great turn to maybe top deck Skaven or something like that.
I'll take them with me.
You fight like a child.
Opponent's getting a pretty good board going for themselves. And we have some decisions to make. So this obviously goes here. This is going to come down next turn, which means that we can be a little more open with this, I guess is the way I want to word it, right? We could develop Shrine, but then that's like a do-nothing turn because we're, again, developing this turn, and they are going to give us a bunch of cards. So I think, despite this being something you normally want to save like for your combo,
Time to fight. Attack.
I think that this just ends up being better because we're also gaining 4 health from this while pulling 4 damage off the board. And then they'll likely take this trade here. So that's a pretty significant way to slow them down. Oh, okay.
I'll see you
So
dead.
they're also playing Heretic Conjurer.
Follow me, men.
And they're just going to play it naturally, and now there's nothing I can do about it. Oh. Very interesting. Not what I was expecting at all.
Hold the line.
Well, you're going to get to see Heretic Conjurer in action, but of course I'm going to get high rolled in my own video.
Who's causing trouble?
Oh, okay. That's, I think, a misplay by my opponent, unless they got something else going on, because changing this into a 4/5 versus leaving this as a Bannerman is like, and so this is just like Token Crusader that seems to have jammed this in, and like I said, I'm gonna get high rolled just naturally.
You can't defeat me.
There's the answer I was talking about that they must have. Alright, I think that's game because I don't think I have an answer for this unless I high roll my own. Just random Token Crusader jams this in, and I can't stop it. How frustrating. Well, I feel like I'm about to get an awful lot of cards, so playing Shrine doesn't do a lot for me.
Training is over. It's time to act.
So let's just, I guess, gain a bunch of health.
I'll profit
How
from
can I
your
serve?
death.
How can I serve?
But, yeah, that did not go well for me. At all. Ouch! It's overpowered, guys. Please nerf. Deck too strong. Alright, stops the health gain. I guess that's fair.
For the glory of Arden Sul.
Gonna get more Daedra, because I still haven't stopped it. Of course.
How can I serve?
Of
How can I
course.
serve? How
Why
can I
wouldn't it
serve?
be? Alright, what is it? 3 Iron Atronachs? Oh no, but you get a Dremora. So, anyway, last game I got my combo off, but I did not get a high roll and I lost. This time you get to see the combo in action, which is not for me. So either way, I guess you get to see the point of the deck. That'll work. Never feels good when you lose both the games in a video, but if you're gonna lose them, you want to lose them in a way that shows off what you wanted to show off, and you got to see the combo twice. One time it worked, one time it didn't, and when it worked, it wasn't me. So anyway, that is the Heretic Conjurer deck. Hopefully you had fun. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.